Let's change the dock because you can't see anything in the Hamburg dock. Daily shipments, what's this? Didn't I take it? Whoa. Okay, starting off with a UI bug, that's always a promising start. Right. Okay. Let's reset this. Reset this. So it is a special ship that we want to check out. Oh man. So where do we start? We got Vermont, we got the DD, we got, oh, we probably need to put up VIP. Shit. Let's see, let me dig up the VIP. VIP sticker, do I have it? Yes, I think we need it when we show off these ships, as they are pretty far away from being released, that's for sure. But we can get an idea. Let's see. Let us see. We even got YOLO Emilia here. Right, let's start at the bottom. München. Did we go over München already? Have we seen München? I don't think we've seen. Have we seen München? München is one of the older ones. I don't think we've seen München before. München is 150 millimeter. Yeah, we've seen. Just on paper, we've seen the impression. 150 millimeter guns at tier 7. Only 8 of them. Decent range. What equipment does it have? Standard equipment. Any special armor? Not really, no. Very squishy. Huge. Is this all Citadel? It is. It's got one of those turtle backs, but honestly... I think plunging is just gonna punch straight into this. Whoa, it's high. Holy crap, that's high. That's a lot of Citadel. That's a lot of Citadel to hit. It kind of worse Nuremberg, but at tier 7? Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem that... 30k health at tier 7, once again. Doesn't exactly blow me away. AA? Yeah, that's actually not gonna stop anything ever. Did they add 1 just to say, but look, it has flak. Look, it has flak. Literally 1 number of flak. Artillery wise, 4.8 seconds. That's pretty good, but it's still 150 millimeter shells. That's pretty with an 8% fire chance, that's not very impressive either. Maneuverability? Good turning circle, really good. Oh, and it's fast. It's actually pretty damn fast, isn't it? 36 knots. That's pretty blazingly fast for a cruiser. So it handles really well. In fact, if we add... Let's see if we add... Oh yeah, you can't add concealment, never mind. But if we add steering gears on this thing... That's almost DD levels of maneuverability. That's quite impressive. What kind of concealment? Ah, so this is the gimmick. This is the gimmick. Do we have one of those captains we can throw? Let's throw a captain. Herpol. Okay, I get rid of that. 9.4 chem concealment at tier 7? That's actually really good. Most cruisers don't really get that good concealment at tier 7. That's pretty sneaky. That's pretty sneaky. It's gonna explode really easily, and I'm not sure how impressive this firepower is. But the fact that also the air detection is very low means that maybe, just maybe, you won't get booty blasted by carriers that hard. By the spotting, that is. If they strike you, they will absolutely wreck you. That, I don't know. Seems incredibly questionable. Yeah, I have to say the firepower, like, it kind of reminds me of Abruzzi, which is also a very stealthy, sneaky tier 7 cruiser, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, and it kind of looks like that. Debatable. Florida. This is the premium, right? This was the one that's going to be the premium. Kansas is the... Wasn't Kansas the one that was... And wait, was this the tech tree? Was this the tech tree or the premium jump? This is the premium, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what does it have? Defensive AA. Spotter plane. Kansas tier 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, never mind, there's not a tier 7 because it goes from the Colorado. Yeah. So this is the premium. What are we talking about here? 25 nose. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, hold on. 30... Wait, hold on. Wow! California literally got power crept in one patch cycle. Are you kidding me? California is literally getting power crept in one patch cycle. What are the guns like? 356 12. 356 12. 19.9. 18.6, but it doesn't really matter. And it's a better turret setup as well. Yikes. That's a real... Well, this thing is already much better than... Already better than California based on that. 63.8. What? It's also got more health. It's also got more health. Okay. Worse torpedo belt though, but... Interesting. Okay. Let's see. What kind of Citadel are we dealing with here? Oh, this is all Citadel. Ah, California does have the advantage there. Didn't California have a basically underwater set? I think this... Yeah, this isn't even the Citadel. This is just armor. This is the Citadel. This is California Citadel. This is California's troll thing, basically. Citadel in this thing is basically impossible. Whereas Florida has an absolutely gigantic Citadel. So, but it's not really Citadels that kill you in these things, it's HE spam melting you. So we got some layered armor here. 285. Not a lot of armor, honestly. Not a lot of armor, but I mean, you need to be angling regardless. So. Shells, 861 on the HE, interesting. 5k base secondaries, so that's obviously not an option. What's the AA like? Oh, actually a fair bit of AA here. Continuous, 5.8 range, decent short and mid. And a fair bit of flag. I think against the tier 6 carrier, this thing probably does okay. Tier 8 will just dumpster it, of course, but against the tier 6, the AA might actually be decent. Let's see. Maneuverability. Oh! Oh, that's nice. That's nice. 28.4 on a tier 7 American BB? That's nice. That's actually really nice. Handles, great turning circle as well. Rudder, not that good. But it's a battleship. It's a long battleship as well. Where are you at? Kastner captains, there you go. Albert Maurer. Let's see. 12.1. That's for tier 7, that's actually very nice. What's the dispersion like? 204 at 18.6. 259 at 9. Oh, it does have battlecruiser formula. It's gotta have battlecruiser dispersion formula. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing just got a lot more interesting because of that. So it's got good turret setup, potentially really good, pretty good, decent firing angles on the back turret as well. It's fast and it's accurate. It's even pretty resistant to HE as well. So the premium at least has absolutely potential. This thing absolutely has potential, that's for sure. Look how long this ship is. This is how long it is. This is how fast it is at tier 7. It literally can't even stay in its own grid. That's how fast it is for American BB. The UI is so confused, like what the hell? Why are you so fast? But yeah, yeah, this one is actually pretty interesting. Florida might be pretty cool. Florida might actually be an interesting battleship. I see potential in this one. Anchorage, we've already covered. That's basically the Buffalo with smoke. I think it was longer reload, no radar, but instead you get access to American smoke. We covered this one. You get access to American smoke and Fletcher torpedoes. This one we've covered, but Kansas we have not. Oh boy, she thick. Wait, this is tech tree, so does it have... Yeah, it's got... Wait, what does this actually give us? This gives huge speed increase. Oh my god. Light speed activated. And this thing gives health, AA, and maneuverability. Standard hull upgrade. Okay. Let's slot concealment module on it. We got 16.6. What's our maneuverability? Yeah, probably go tankiness on it. Can't bear slotting that now. But you would probably go tankiness on it. Let's put a camo on our thick boy. Do we have a permanent camo already? We do. Pretty decent looking. Yeah, let's just put one of these on it. Just to give an idea. This one gave concealment rank? Yeah, that's all I wanted. And then let's put a captain on it. That was range, Yumon? What was range, Yumon? What are you talking about? The first Archangel? It's range, not speed. Was it? Oh yeah, it was. I'm retarded. No one is surprised, but except me, baby. Every day I get a bit more surprised. Like, wow, I'm pretty fucking retarded. Heads arrived. Nice. How is this a gunnery thing? I guess it is, but this fucking new console UI, man. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, we're not gonna get into that now. 13 km concealment on the tier 8. That's okay-ish. What kind of armor are we talking about here?
You're not known to be a humble man, but I
am actually humble. I'm much more humble than you would understand.
Popo XV, thank you for the 3. Oh my god. Oof.
Flame thick boy.
Oof. 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 Oh no. Oh god. Tell me you have the most magical heal of all time. You have a standard heal. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's see. What do we have behind here? What do we have behind the torpedo belt? Armor belt? Oh, the citadel is... Whoa. This is underwater citadels. Do we really need more brain-dead battleships with underwater citadels? This is straight up an underwater citadel. Look at this. Like, we're not saying it's below waterline. It's straight up slightly below waterline. You can kind of see it here. It's slightly below waterline. Oof. You will get HE farm to shit, sure, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be annoying when it gives you full broadside and you're unable to score citadels. Armor belt 343, 89mm deck. Yeah, this thing is just going to be HE farm, that's really going to be it. HE farm is going to be the most effective way of dealing with it. Oof. Whatever, gunpowder though. 4x3, 406. Reload 40 seconds. Holy Jesus. What? What was the torpedo belt? 40. Okay, very good torpedo belt. But holy crap, 40 seconds. Now don't get me wrong, 12 406s is a hard hitting broadside. That's a Montana broadside at tier 8. That's nutty. But 40-second reload? It looks like NCAP, so yeah, the volleys are gonna be absolutely terrifying. Dispersion 287. That's not very impressive. What's the sigma on this then? Might be a typo. It's not a typo. It was the same as in the dev block. It's Colorado AP, not MC. Oh. Oh yeah, never mind. NCAP is 702, isn't it? Yeah, it's Colorado. 1.7 sigma. So 45-second turret traverse time. So you need first you read the daily paper when you turn your turrets. Then you wait for the reload to finish, which means you can go take your dog for a walk. Then you come back, your reload is finished, your turrets are turned, and then you shoot, and with 1.7 sigma you don't hit a single fucking thing, and then you decide to go out for a jog as you wait for the next reload. I'm not sure exactly how exciting that gameplay will be, because it seems a bit questionable to say the least. Seems a bit questionable to say the least. AA defense, okay. 5.8, not that impressive. The mid to short range is quite good. Hit probability not that good. 6 flak, probably gonna be dumb. The thing is though, carriers are gonna have such an easy time nuking this thing because it's probably gonna be just as wide as basically every single ellipse out there. Maneuverability 23 knots, underwhelming. Oh, yeah. Yikes! Yeah, that does not look very impressive. I mean, this is the ultimate ship for people who play like Azure Lane and stuff though, because you can shoot and then you can go like do things on your mobile, and then you can go back into the game and shoot again. So there's a lot of free time in between. This is a ship that allows you to play other games at the same time. Maybe that's the gimmick. The multi-game ship. Arashi. Okay, what is the Arashi? What the hell are you, Arashi? Do you have any equipment? No. You have Hydro. You are an IGN destroyer with Hydro. Okay, that's pretty unique. What kind of range are we talking on the Hydro? 5 kilometers. That's a good Hydro. That's actually a good Hydro, especially since I think you look like you have Kagero concealment. And having Kagero concealment with 5 km Hydro might actually be pretty filthy. Let's check this out. Let's get a Yoinka Captain. 1 second, ground sending me messages. Yep. That looks exactly like ours. That should be exactly what we need. Good. Sorry about that. Sent the girlfriend to the hardware store again.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the
Thank you,
floor's salt, the
BioPhoenix,
walls
for
are
the
salt,
25.
and to an extent, the air is salt.
So that means...
Shoot, grab a cuppa, shoot, mow the lawn, shoot, finish your 4-year degree.
There we go. 5.4 km concealment with 5 km Hydro. That's interesting. Speed though, 35, and it did not have a speed boost.
Cheers on the new place, my dude.
8, okay. Thank you, Bell Games. That's still hella slow. For an IGN destroyer, that is incredibly slow speed. Survivability, let's see, armor was nothing special. Survivability, ooh! Oh, he's squishy. He is so squishy. Artillery, 350mm guns with a 5-second reload and 20-second turret traverse. Yikes almighty. That is squishy with absolutely no gunpowder whatsoever. Does it have good torpedoes then? 10km standard IGN torpedoes. What? I said 350mm guns. If you hear 350mm guns, that's your problem, but it has 350mm guns. AA, oh wow, 6 AA. Very impressive. That's a very impressive 14 DPS. Oh, look, it's 13 here, but 14 here. Even the UI can't decide which number is less impressive. And no flank whatsoever. Okay. Does it have like fast loading smokes or something to defend itself? Actually, no. Actually, no. 160 seconds. Yikes. This thing looks like an absolute trash can. This thing actually looks like an absolute trash can. I can't think of a single good thing besides Hydra plus concealment. Can you guys think of a single good thing besides Hydra and concealment? I mean, we can put up chat. We can put chat somewhere in the corner here. Guns. I mean, what? It's a good XP Pinata? It's gonna be good against subs. It might be decent against submarines, sure. Unless the submarine surfaces and then you have to use your guns. And then you're like, well, I have no guns. It looks like a terrible Kagero. What to do with that Hydra and concealment, right? Like, if you push up and Hydra someone in this thing, you're not gonna be able to kill him yourself. So you're just gonna hope your team kills them. It's a... what? I don't know. This thing looks incredibly questionable. Let's check out the next one. Minnesota. Oh my god, is this boy thick. Holy crap. Go on a diet. Excuse me, sir, this is not a Wendy's. You can't just order 15 Happy Meals. Good lord, that's a thick boy. UI it's so thick, the UI froze. There we go. Range increase to 23.3 and 76.3k health. That's pretty standard for the Americans. Wait, what's Iowa? Iowa is 78.9. So it has less health than Iowa. That's interesting. Isn't Iowa 78.9? Do I remember incorrectly? Let me double check. Not trusting my memory here. Iowa is 79 actually. Wait, what? Yeah, 79. Okay. Not 78.9. Almost. So it has less health than Iowa. Okay.
Love the stream, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Smack Nation, for the 18 months. So you can slot spotter, that's good. Okay, let's put a camo on it. Actually, put a camo on it. Enable. What are the default camos? Ah, this one is pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Put a captain on it as well. Just take survivability expert to compensate for the difference. Thank you, chat. Super unicum advice. Okay, so it's got less health than the Iowa. Let's see. It's got better torpedo belt though. What?
What are you new? Did you just pick up the game? I need to know. This isn't stat shaming. This is
What?
fucking animal research.
Okay. Okay, now it figured itself out. There we go. 13.8 kilometer concealment. Wait, 13.8? That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Iowa is really stealthy, isn't it? Iowa is a stealthy boat. You can get Iowa quite well concealed, actually. Iowa has a pretty impressive 12.7. So that's 1.1 kilometers more while having less health and while having a brutally slow 23 knot speed. Jesus. So that's losing on every front. At this point, the armor better be god tier to fuck my life. Okay. Yikes. Oh god. Yikes. That is rough. Once again, underwater citadel. Once again, underwater citadel. The citadel is here. This is actually not citadel, this is just built armor. Tony, thank you for the sub as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so the armor is actually not there. It just can't be citadel, but it can be easily HE farmed. Like, incredibly easily HE farmed. Torpedo protection is good. It's gonna need it, because, like, can you even miss? I'm pretty sure you can launch widespread 20km Shima torps, and it still can't fit between the gap, so... Look at this freeboard as well. Like, holy crap, look at this freeboard. Like, you look at this freeboard, and then you look at this freeboard. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like 2 Kremlins stacked on top of each other. It's literally like 2 Kremlins stacked on top of each other. Jeez, maybe even 3. Jeez, like every one of these represents a Kremlin, and there's like 3 of them. Good lord. This one is going to be so easy to farm. Absolutely ridiculously easy. Artillery. 40-second reload again. Do we know the Sigma on this one, chat? Do we know the Sigma on this one? Please tell me it's good. 1.7? No! With reload mod, yeah, we can cut it down. We can cut down the reload mod. Or we can cut it down with the reload mode, sure. But you wouldn't run it, because you can run this thing, which you always want to run on Americans. So it's gonna be 40-second reload with 1.7 Sigma. And yeah. Oof. Secondary 6 km. Ah, okay. Look at hats. Oh, you got the hats? Oh shit. Oh shit, that's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool.
You're not known to be a humble man, but I wonder.
Look at this chat.
I think I'm much
He
more
got the
humble
new
than you
hats.
understand.
He was the guy who wanted the hats the most. Does it? It looks pretty cool. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Awesome, my dude. Awesome, my dude. Nice to hear it. Glad to hear you're happy. I hadn't even seen them myself. Flamu stream on in the background as well. Of course it is. Right. I've got a second for my girlfriend too.
But I wonder.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand.
Alright, let's see.
3 months of farming potatoes and funding the mortgage XD.
Indeed. Thank you, Artemis, and thank you, Clone63. I don't see, like, Jesus. This is gonna be so rough. This is gonna be such a rough experience. You're gonna lumber along at 23 knots, take ages to turn your guns, take ages to reload your guns, and then the accuracy is gonna be debatable. And once again, it's 406s, which is nice and all, but at tier 9 they stop being that impressive. They're pretty okay at tier 8, but at tier 9 it goes AA. Continues. Short range is really good. Mid range is actually really good as well. The problem is, of course, the range isn't that impressive on either. Flak is only 6. Not that. I mean, it's okay, but the problem is so much medium range. The problem is as well, the horsepower, so if I remember correctly, the horsepower on these engines is really underwhelming. Yeah, it's 72,000 horsepower on these engines. And if I remember correctly, that's like extremely questionable. Like when you compare it to something, okay, let's take everyone's favorite comparison. 280,000 horsepower. So what's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose an ridiculous amount of speed in the turns. Any maneuvering is gonna slow you down like crazy. It's gonna take you a long time to accelerate and so forth. So yeah, fuck. That's gonna be rough. That's just gonna be a really rough experience. The concealment is really bad as well. Like 13.8, what the hell? That's probably the worst of tier 9, isn't it? Is there any battleship that has worse concealment than 13.8? I don't think there is. I don't think there is there? The thing is, these were 1916 designs. Yeah, I know. FDG? Maybe. Izumo? Izumo goes down to 13.5. It's better. Izumo is literally stealthier. FDG goes down to 13.6. Yeah, everyone is stealthier. Everyone is stealthier. It's literally the least stealthy tier 9. While at the same time being the slowest, and I think having the least armor. And is this the least health pool? No, Lion has less health pool, right? I think Lion has less health pool. Musashi? Well, that's a premium that isn't even sold anymore. If that's how far we have to go to find someone who's less stealthy, then we're in trouble. Alsa 74,700. Yeah, you're right. That's a really rough combination. That's a really rough combination of a lot of things that is gonna make the ship like very unfortunate to play. Oof. Okay. Like, how can you miss this thing? Next up, DDR10, tier 10 destroyer. You can slot smoke or you can slot heal. Okay. Okay, let's not actually put any camos or concealment modules on yet, because you don't necessarily build concealment on this thing. You might build something else. Okay, so what do we have here? Armor layout. It's got that 50mm Kaba plate. Other than that, pretty standard deck armor as well. Yeah, 25mm deck armor. Slight improvements. That's just like Kaba. Kaba replacement. I don't know if it's the Kaba replacement, but considering haven't touched the Kaba in a long time, and now they're squeezing this thing in, I'm expecting to see a Moskva treatment. Hillman, thank you for the sub. I mean, it might just be a new premium. It might just be a new premium. It's possible, but I'm kind of expecting to see what we saw with the Moskva. Because or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just a replacement. So health pool 1.8, not that impressive. Main battery, 5-second reload, 3x2, 950 meter per second shell velocity, good base range. Oh, this is actually a really good base range. You can get some decent value out of this thing with AFT. Torpedo tube, and the fire chance is 10 without flags or demo. Interesting. 3x3, 10 kilometer torps. 10 kilometer torps, 1.2 km concealment, very stealthy torpedoes. Only 3 of them, and I assume there's 1 central and 2. No, there's 3 central. 3 central, so you can actually launch a 9 torpedo set on one side. So this might actually be usable torpedoes then. These might actually be usable torpedoes then. It's kind of like old Kaba torps basically. AA defense, let's see, what do we have here? Continuous is shit. 5 flak with 100 accuracy, 6 cam. Might be okayish against carriers who can't dodge flank. Maybe. Probably not going to stop too much, but it might help. Let's see. 42.5. We didn't check the speed boost. Is it a standard? Standard 8 plus speed flag on top. How much are we going to get out of it? How much are we going to get out of this thing? It's going to be the same as the old? 44.6 without the speed flag.
But I wonder.
Or without the speed boost. That's actually pretty good.
Than you would understand.
And DJ Wells, thank you for the 5.
Enjoying the Twitch.
Speed boost on top of that, that's actually what, 48? Almost. Yeah, I think it's gonna be about 48 knots. That's pretty nice. Turning circle, oh, and finally, a decent rudder shift as well. Unlike Kaba's sluggishness, this thing can actually turn. This thing can actually handle and hopefully it won't do full penetrations like Kaba does, which will make it quite more useful. Concealment is not surprisingly shit though. How much concealment can we get out of this thing, provided we would build concealment? 8.2. Oh, it actually might not be that bad. Let's see, let's add a Maurer. I'm gonna add AFT on it as well, just to see. We can get 7.4 km concealment out of it. And with AFT we have 15.2 kilometer range. That could actually be quite interesting. That could actually be quite interesting. That can actually be quite an interesting experience. We'll check it out. We'll absolutely check it out. Later, I mean later, once we can. Kaba will be even more garbage now. Yeah, see, that's what I'm expecting. I'm kind of hoping to see this actually replace the Kaba. But I don't know how that will go. What does the premium camo look like? Let's check it out. Oh, that's pretty unique. I actually kind of, wow, I kind of like that. That's really unique. That's actually really unique. I like it. Show armor, I already did. Kind of like that. Only thing that could beat it would be 3 Adidas stripes, but this one gets pretty close. Alright. And then we have the Big Thick. A design of a powerful 70,000 ton battleship with modest with modest speed that was armed with 457mm main battery guns. Modest. Oh boy. Let's go, Captain Modest. That is indeed very modest speed. It actually seems less thick than the Vermont. Or sorry, than the Minnesota. Oh, it is. It's actually, it's significantly less. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's slot some camo on this thing. That's freeboard though. Holy, okay, that's a lot of, look at the amount. This is the most American ship I've seen in a while. It's thick and it's literally bristling with guns everywhere. Oh, there's free space at the back. Let's add a gun there. Oh, there's free space here. Better add a gun here as well. 3 funnels as well. Jesus. Show premium camo? Sure. Let's see, what kind of premium do we have on this thing? This thing. And this thing. Okay. That's pretty cool. Roger. Okay. So with how high in the water does this thing sit? Once again, let's take our trusty Kremlin comparison. Oh, gee, it's 3 Kremlins again, isn't it? It's kind of like 3 Kremlins. Let's see. Yep, maybe 2.5. Like 2 Kremlins here and 2.5 here. 3 Kremlins, maybe even, actually, I don't know. Roughly 10 Petropavlovsks tall. Okay, let's see where, let's start off with the hit points. 102,800. That's surprisingly low, considering the chunkiness of this boy. Let's check the most important, and oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 oh god no. Oh boy. I can literally hear the sound of every HE spammer out there creaming their pants. Good lord. That's a yikes. Okay, let's see. Is it Underwater Citadel again? Yeah, okay, that's the gimmick again. Underwater. Wait, oh wait, this one isn't actually underwater. This thing has a raised citadel compared to the other two. You see that? It's clearly above the waterline this time. So the other ones have the gimmick, this one does not. Oof. And this ship this chunky, I bet if you turn, you're gonna raise the citadel plenty above the water. So if you try to turn out, you're gonna raise it like mad. Oh, sorry, turn in. If you try to turn in, you're gonna raise this side huge amounts. Oof.
I'd prefer to have a Republic than this. At least I can run away from the he spammers in her.
127mm deck armor. Okay, oof, okay, that's pretty rough. Good torpedo belt though, 40%. Not as good as Kremlin's, but still pretty good. Main battery, 457mm guns. 12 457mm guns. 40-second reload. Maybe the 40-second reload isn't quite as bad when you got firepower this insane, but it's 1.7 Sigma once again. This is the heaviest broadside in the game though. This is the single heaviest broadside in the game now. No other broadside has as much alpha damage as this thing. But, I mean, you can also take a nap in between shots in this thing as well. And I'm sure you can actually hit anything with it. That remains to be seen. Secondaries, 6K, not really usable. AA, continues. 424, 536 mid-range. Not so much long-range again. A ton of mid-range though, especially with reinforced sector reinforcement. 6 flak only again. Yeah, I don't know. The shell velocity is also glacial, by the way. It's 732 on the AP. So even if you shoot, you're gonna have to wait a good time for these shells to land because they're gonna be hella slow reaching their target. This is so rough. This is so rough. That's Georgia high guns. Is it? It might be. Then it's supposed to be the old 45 MKA in a turret. 457, 45 MKA in a turret. Where's our Georgia? Yeah, no, it's different. It's completely different. The shells might be the same. The turrets are different though. But the turrets are obviously different because of the setup. The shell might be identical, which is 457mm AP type B. 457mm AP type B. Okay, identical shells. Identical shells to Georgia. This is so rough though. The turning circle is insane. Rudder shift is probably some of the worst in the game. And the speed is by far the worst. Oof. What? Okay, wait, hold on. Surely we can get that. Wait, holy shit, what is that concealment? What am I watching here? What am I watching? $14.2. Worse concealment than Yamato. Yikes. That's worse concealment than Montana as well. Montana is 14.1, isn't it? Or is that Montana's? What's Montana's? Where's my Montana? Montana. Montana is 40. Oh shit, we don't have. What the hell are we running legendary for the memes here? Oh, we totally are. Montana is 14.1.
What are you new? Did
Montana
you just
is
pick up the game? I
14.1.
need to know. This isn't stat shaming. This is fucking animal research.
Funky Pants, thank you for the sub. So, oof. It's Groza Korfos is 14.3. But compared to that one, you have no speed, no armor. Dude, that's gonna be rough. Is the equipment standard? Standard heal. Standard damage con. Holy crap! So is this Wargaming's way of putting the Bastion game mode back in the game? Oh my god. Holy... Like... Who looks at Colorado gameplay and goes, you know what? We should make this a tier 10. Oof. Yeah, this entire line just looks incredibly rough to play. Incredibly rough to play. It's still work in progress. They can still tweak like things like Sigma and Dispersion to actually make them... See, I'd be a bit more okay with them if they're these vulnerable, clumsy big things, but they at least have a lot of firepower. But 40-second reload... On the 457s it might not be quite as bad, because these things really hurt and overmatch, which is bullshit. But on the 406s in particular, what the hell? I still feel like this ship will be so easily outplayed, because it's so easy to outplay. Like, slow shell velocity means you can angle against the shells quite easily. Slow speed and poor concealment means it's very easy to target and farm. No armor means that it's easy to just HE spam. It's... oof. Oof. And finally, Polo Emilio, which we have covered... I think... Have we covered? This is the latest one. Oh yeah. Artillery... Artillery 1.
That Vermont broadside is bigger than the state she's named after.
Thank you, Rogar, brother. This thing had armor, some armor, right? Yeah, 60mm plate. And this, did it have SAP as well? Yeah, it had SAP as well. But the reload is 12 seconds on the main guns, which gives it a tremendous artillery rating of 1. The torpedoes, however, hit like an absolute truck. They're not quite as fast as F3s, but the damage is F3 worth it. And the range, is a sad 6 kilometers. Let's see. Continuous damage 50. Whoa, okay, no AA to speak of, no AA range to speak of. The speed is very good though. Turning circle is trash, concealment is trash. The gimmick of this ship is basically you use your consumables to YOLO someone and torpedo them, because you have a exhaust smoke, which means you can smoke up as you rush in, and you have a super fast speed boost that lasts 50 seconds. So the idea is you pop your speed boost, and then when you pop your smoke and you rush and torpedo YOLO someone, and then you hope they die. Because if they don't, well, the torpedo reload is so long that you don't get a second chance, and you're about to run out of smoke and speed boost, and then you're screwed. So, what was the original concept of this ship? It was kind of like a clumsier gearing with SAP, and then they kind of made that. Now it's called the YOLO Emilio, because you YOLO. It's literally you hope you get the kill. If you don't, you die. Because if you're forced to rely on these guns, you're not gonna kill anything. So yeah, it can go stupid fast though, because I think the speed boost, 25% speed boost plus speed flag. It might be the fastest ship in the game actually. Play it? I wish I could play it. I can't. It's NDA test chips, so can only show them. Description is the project of a relatively large and very high-speed armored reconnaissance ship with a powerful main battery developed by the Ansaldo company under Project UP-39. Polo Emilio was the predecessor of the Capitani Romani class light cruisers. With a powerful main battery.
You're not known to
This
be
looks like
but
Vermont's
I wonder.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm
modest
much more humble than you would
speed.
understand.
This looks like they are the masters
Bresso is
of
a mad dog.
interesting statements, man. But yeah, Russia have any gimmicks? I'll make a highlight of this entire segment and just throw it up on YouTube, since people always request, have you looked at this ship, have you commented on this ship, and so forth. So I'll just throw this entire thing up on YouTube. That's usually the easiest way to do it. Right, that was the test chips. That was all the new test chips, I think, right?